Monopoly. Man, it's a wonderful Wednesday. It's a wonderful Wednesday. Let's try and get this Instagram set up real quick. Do it like that, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, man. Thanks so much for joining us. All right, Instagram coming in a little bit better than it was yesterday, so hopefully we good. Good morning to you, by the way. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street, the Black Money and Power Show. I'm your host, ERGJ, and we're going to get this thing kicking off in just a minute. Man, I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. It's a wisdom day. It's a wealth day. It's a good day to get out there, get out there and get it, man. Thanks so much for joining, man. Good. Oh, what's going on, Ms. Reed? Thanks so much for joining. While you guys are joining, go ahead and say hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, it's time to rock and roll up in here, man. I ain't going to delay, though, because, man, we got stuff we got to do today. We got to go through, man. We're going to be talking about a real-life game of spades. And this is actually, I'm actually going to, tribute this to Miss Brittany Jr., who's joining us here today. She has actually inspired this presentation that I'll do for you guys today. And it's kind of probably one of my signature presentations. And so I want to shout out to Brittany. You will always go with me whenever I go and present this. People do pay me to speak, by the way. So a real-life game of spades is what we're going to talk about here today. But it's time to get this show on the road, man. I'm not going to delay. People get up, get something. Mr. DJ, let me see if I can find DJ, by the way. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. Yeah. It's on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host.
All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the new Black Wall Street. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. That book there is a study of Black wealth. That book there is a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if, by the way, because I realize everybody don't want to be rich, but I do. But if you want to be wealthy, I recommend that you study wealthy people. Everybody put in the comments below that Black wealth is a Black choice. Black wealth is a Black choice. And here on the Black Money and Power Show, we're going to talk about some of these choices that you have in a real life game of spades, the Black Billionaires Club. You know what time it is, man. Go check out the Black Billionaires Club at BelieveBlackBillionairesClub.com. All right, my beautiful people, man. You can find that book by simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com. That's right, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Pick up your hard copy, your ebook today. You can also find it in French. It's translated in French for our brothers and sisters in the diaspora that speak French. Get in the ebook or audiobook in French. Check out the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Today's episode is being sponsored by ERGJ Black Bazaar, the Afrocentric marketplace, where we specialize in Afrocentric home decor, natural personal care products, and also Black art-inspired gifts, man. Check out the website at www.ergjblackbazaar.com, www.ergjblackbazaar.com. When you come to the website, man, just scroll down and find a nice little section that you want to be in. And I'm going to check out the home decor today. We're going to come on over to our duvet cover sets here. We got some 3-piece duvet cover sets. Check out the Afrocentric duvet cover sets. And here are some of your options here, man. Duvet cover sets are a great way for you to actually update your home decor without having to go get a whole 7-piece, 10-piece, 25-piece comforter set. You just get a duvet cover set, slip the comforter inside the set, and now you got new home decor. You can check us out here for as low as $59.99. You're talking about getting you some new home decor that's going to represent the motherland. That's right, represent the motherland. What's going on with your Georgia grown 1978? Fantastic, man. So check us out at ergjblackbazaar.com, ergjblackbazaar.com. Want you to remember this, guys, that once you shop black, you never go back. That's right, man. Once you shop black, you never go back. Man, go ahead and let us know where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country, what city, what state, and possibly what country as well. We're broadcasting live across YouTube, Facebook, and also Instagram. And we understand it's the World Wide Web, so you can be watching us at any place. We like to know just how far our reach is this morning as you guys are joining us, okay? Miss Vivian Reed from YouTube, thanks so much for joining. Miss Brittany Jr. from YouTube, thanks so much for joining. Miss Kenata Downer from YouTube, thanks so much for joining. Miss Pastor Erica 69 from Instagram, thanks so much for joining. Miss Georgia Grown 1978, thanks so much for joining from Instagram. Vivian Reed from Brooklyn, New York, man. It said Black Wealth is a Black choice. Black Wealth is a Black choice. Stonecrest, Georgia, representing here today as well. Thanks so much for joining. Anybody else, let us know where you're connected from. What city, what state, what city, what state. We are here in Decatur, Georgia. That's right, Decatur, where it's greater. ERGJ Studios, doing what we do, right, to make a difference. Doing what we do to help you get up, get out, and go get something this morning, man. Lillington, North Carolina, Instagram, thanks so much for joining. It's time for us to get this thing going, man. We're going to start with our daily motivations for African-American sons. Before I do that, let me know of a quick announcement. I have a goal, right? And it said, if you ask, you shall receive. So here's my goal, so you guys can know. My goal is to get 1,000 YouTube subscribers by the end of the decade, by the end of the year. I'm currently at 662. So that means I got 238 left to go. And so if you have not already done so, hey, I'm asking, and I believe that I'm going to receive. I'm going to reach this goal. So go ahead and go to YouTube, ERGJ Enterprises, click on the subscribe button or the follow button or whatever it is on YouTube, because I'm looking to get 1,000 subscribers. Now, why am I looking to do that? Because here's the deal. I want to make sure that YouTube pays me so you don't have to. Let me say that again for the people in the back. I want to get YouTube to pay for the content that I create. I want YouTube to pay for the services that I bring to my community so you don't have to. That way it won't be nothing about, it won't be nothing. You be like, oh man, he trying to get money out of me. And oh man, you know, I can't afford this and all this and that. You know what black folk do. But say, you say, hey, if I just hit something for free and I hit the subscribe button, then I'm going to help this brother get YouTube to pay him. And then I ain't got to pay. All I got to do is just join. All I got to do is watch. All I got to do is get ready when the morning comes. So that's the way you can get YouTube to pay so that you don't have to, because I'm a content creator. Okay, that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Go ahead and hit that follow button on YouTube and help a brother out. I'm asking, and people say, you know what they say, Evan, you don't ask for much. You know what? I don't ask for much. We're going to see if the community is going to get behind my goal. That's my goal. I don't know what your goal is, but that's my goal. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm trying to go. Now we're just going to get there. All right. Daily Motivations for African-American Success by Mr. Dennis P. Kimbro. That's right. Daily Motivations for African-American Success by Mr. Dennis P. Kimbro. And it is a very fitting title. Today's title is Deal Me In. That's right. Everybody put that in the comments below. Deal me in. And here's our quote of today. It comes from Martin Luther King Jr., the civil and human rights activist, who says this, and I quote, "There's more power in the open hand than in the clenched fist." Martin Luther King says this, and I quote, "There's more power in the open hand than in the clenched fist." Now, I venture to say that, I mean, it's very hard for an individual to receive more when they got their hands closed. And you're not open to receive when your hands are closed. You're not open to receive when your mouth is closed either. There's more power in the open hand than in the clenched fist. Let's find out what Mr. Dennis P. Kimbro has to say to us as he gets us motivated here on this morning. Let's get it. One of life's best kept secrets is that including other people in our goals. Oh, I think I just did that. Wow. Let me say, I just did that. One of life's best kept secrets is that including other people in our goals lends energy and impetus towards reaching that goal. Wait a second. I did not read this before I just let y'all know what my goal was. Man, look at that. Look how in tune we are with the universe. Our old stereotype of the lonely, solitary striver grasping for recognition and achievement without regard for anyone else is actually a rare case. The truth is that people who achieve greatly usually share greatly. Everybody put it down, so share greatly. The truth is that people who achieve greatly usually share greatly. There are two types of people in the world, the excluders and the includers. Some people live to get everything they can. They exclude as many people as they can because they believe that they will leave more of the goodies for themselves. The includers, on the other hand, include others in everything they do. They share their lives, including their rewards, and because they're so adamant about sharing, they're able to obtain more and give more of what life has to offer. Ask yourself this morning, billionaires, are you an includer or an excluder? Sharing is so basic to the human experience. Have you ever noticed how many of the successful people you know enjoy including others in what they do? Sharing life with others, giving away with one hand what they've worked so hard to acquire with the other. Regardless of the profession, the truly successful always include others in some form or fashion. For example, top-notch teachers are those who have a compulsion to share what they know with their students. Successful performers are those who reach across the footlights and share themselves with their audiences. Great athletes are those who include their teammates in their achievements. High achievers are big includers. The act of sharing what they have achieved gives their achievements more meaning. Are you an includer or an excluder? Now, I tell you, billionaires, this is like right on point, man. Last night, matter of fact, we did a webinar to teach people how to start their e-commerce store, to teach them how we can do this thing called practice virtual group economics. Now, I could have done this a lot of different ways. I could have charged, I could have did this, all this stuff, right? Because I'm sharing knowledge when knowledge is very valuable. But I did it for free. Why? Because I'm an includer. That's why. Right? I want everybody to win. Matter of fact, I think Miss Pastor Erica's here. I put out a post yesterday, said, hey, we're going to start the Black Author Speaker Forum. I'm going to give my authors, my Black authors, a forum, a place, a space to be able to get more exposure and to sell more of their books. Why? Because I'm an includer. Did I charge them anything? No. Why? Because I'm an includer. See, I realized a simple philosophy that my mentor taught me, and I take it to heart. That if I help enough other people get what they want, I'll have everything that I want. You know what I do all day? I spend my whole day helping enough other people get what they want. That means I got to know what other people want. And I think I kind of know what other people want. Other people want more money. They want more income. They want more revenue. They want more love. They want more exposure. They want more appreciation. That's what I do all day long. I help enough other people get what they want. And you know what I found out in my life? That I can't outgive God. I mean, I've been trying. I've been like, Father, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to beat you. That's right. I'm going to outgive you today. He said, no, son, you shall not. I will show you. By the time the day is over, I have outgiven you. Matter of fact, it's so funny. Last night when we were doing our presentation, and I was talking to them about e-commerce, guess what happened in the middle of the presentation? In the middle of the presentation, my little store went off, and I had an order right there in front of them. I was like, look at God, show y'all how this works. Because I was in the middle of trying to outgive God. And then God said, nope, here you go, bang. And that was another $70, $75, $80 right into my account. Right? Right? So now you got to ask yourself, she said, Brittany's trying to say, knowledge isn't power, it's shared knowledge is power. That's a good question. Have you hit that share button? Have you hit the share button? Have you let people know that we're here trying to help them be better, do better, personal development, all that good stuff? Here's our affirmation of the day. Here's what you want to allow to take root into your subconscious, your heart. And then you can grow and develop this thing by repeating it over and over and over and over again until it brings forth a harvest into your life. Why? Because the power of life and death is in the tongue. So what you say, what you talk about, you bring about. Right? From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So what's inside your heart? What you talk about, you bring about. I'm telling you, if you don't learn anything else, is watch what you say. Because what you talk about, you bring about. Let's get it. Repeat after me. Today, I will share my resources with someone looking for support. Our affirmation of the day from Daily Motivations for African American Success. Let's repeat it again. Repeat after me. Today, I will share my resources with someone looking for support. Now, billionaires, don't you know, as you go out in this day, this wonderful Wednesday, as he's giving you this day, this is all you got. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't think about yesterday. This is all you got. And while you get out there, you get up, you get out, and you go get something. There's going to be somebody looking for you. And the question is, will you make yourself available to share what God has given you with someone else? Let's do it again for the people in the back, the people in the way back. This time, let's say it with some conviction. We got to let them know we mean business. Repeat after me. Today, I will share my resources with someone looking for support. Now, I want you to think about something for a second. What are your resources? What are some things that you can share that'll be valuable to someone else? See, if you only think about money, and that's the lowest form of wealth that there is, man, you ain't got much. But you start thinking about the other resources that can make a difference in someone else's life. Man, you're really talking about the good life, the blessed life. Share your resources. Share your knowledge. Share a helping hand. Open the door. Carry someone's bags. Share your resources, your power, your might, your love. Share your smile. Share your spirit. Share your resources with someone who's looking not for help, but they're just simply looking for support. How many guys know that just a little bit extra can go the extra mile? Just a little bit more can make all the difference to someone else. Not big to you, not much to you, but big to somebody else. Will you make the commitment to share your resources today with someone that you come in contact with because they're looking for you? God is setting you up. And you're going to share with that person who is looking for your support. Daily Motivations for African American Success by Mr. Dennis P. Kimbro. Daily Motivations for African American Success by Mr. Dennis P. Kimbro. Well, my beautiful people, man, I am super excited again. Brittany Jr., we had an opportunity to have a conversation, I think 2 days ago. She's joined the club, and I was trying to share with her and convey with her a message that I've shared before, but I never really thought about this could be a keynote speech for me. And so you guys are going to help me today because we're going to do this thing. It's called a real life game of spades. And I'm going to share with you guys, we go through this thing, a real life game of spades. First, I want to shout out to the Black Pack. This is a black-owned company that actually makes playing cards. And so if you're on YouTube or Facebook, I'm going to pop up their website for us so we can take a look at the Black Pack. And you can order your, if you're going to you're going to play spades over the holidays, man, why not play spades with a black-owned business, right? So you can go here to theblackpack.co, theblackpack.co, and you can find the cards that I'm using today, black-owned playing cards. We play a lot of cards. Most of us are using, cards that are made by other people. Why don't we use cards that's made by ourselves that we're going to support a black-owned business? In doing so, check out the blackpack.co. That's right, the blackpack.co. If you just put in Google the Black Pack, it'll pop up for you to be able to find it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this kind of space. So we're going to talk about house rules. Anybody got a house rule? Because it don't matter the type of rule that you're playing spades. How many guys have played spades before in your life? You're saying, oh, yeah, I know that game. I know that game, that spades game. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the jokers in, right? Because that's how I play spades. And we take out them twos. We take out the two of hearts. We don't need that. And we take out the two of clubs. Okay, so we're going to play deuces wild in the spades. Okay, so, right, we got the spades. We got the cards. We're ready to, shuffle them up, right? All right, you're ready to shuffle them up, man. Anybody play spades, man? If you played spades before in your life, you know this game. Who the best? Who think they the best spades player that's joining us here today? You're the best spades player. You're like, man, that's my game right there, man. Come on, man. Every holiday, y'all playing the game, y'all over there just you slapping the deck and all that good stuff, right? So spades is what we're going to talk about here today, a real life game of spades, okay? Now, let's go through the little process as I'm shuffling the deck. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to deal the cards. In the comments below, here's my first question. As we talk about life, and we talk about this game of spades, who is the dealer in the real life game of spades? Who is the dealer? Put down in the comments below. Who's the dealer? Right? Real life game of spades. Who is the dealer? As the dealer is shuffling the cards, he's ready to, he or she or whoever is ready to deal the cards of life. Right? Who's the dealer? Okay. First question. So I done shuffle real good. Boom, bam. My person over to my left. Boom, we're gonna cut the cards. Right? Boom, bam. Cut. Done. Right? Now the dealer is ready to deal the cards. So we're gonna deal all the cards out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're gonna deal these cards out. Who's the dealer? That's my first question to you guys. Who's the dealer in the real life game of spades? Who's the dealer? Right? Boom, bam. Boom, bam. Almost done. Almost done dealing the cards out. Now we're gonna take. One of them fell on the ground. All right, so I'm gonna take some people from the audience. Who is the dealer? All right, so we're gonna say Vivian's playing with me, I guess. Who's on Instagram? Who's still here with me on Instagram? Is it Jet Life, Antoine Lowry? Who's with me? I'm trying to see who playing the game. Corporations is not the dealer in a real life game of spades. That's wrong. So we got AV's gonna get him a deck or get him a hand. Vivian's gonna get him a hand. Who's on Instagram with me? Who's still with me on Instagram? Brittany Jr. is gonna get her a hand. That's 3 hands. And okay, I guess I'll get a hand. All right, me a hand. Brittany Jr. a hand. Right. So all right. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right. Brittany, AV, and Vivian. Pick a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Put that in the comments. So the dealer is God. The dealer is God. Right, in the real life game of spades, who's dealing the hand, who's dealing the hand. Now, what's the hand? The hand is considered to be your lot in life. Now, let's talk about the hand as you guys are picking your number. Right, I want AV, Vivian, and Brittany to pick a number 1 through 4. Okay, AV, you got 3, so you got the third hand. So you got the hand across from me, and I'm not going to be the dealer. I got a hand myself. So AV, you got a hand. You got hand number 3. Brittany and Vivian, pick a number 2 or 4. 2 or 4, because I'm 1. AV is 3. All right, and then we got Brittany and Vivian. All right, real life game of spades. So God is the dealer. Okay, God deals the cards, and that's what we get right now. What's the cards represent? The card, Vivian, you got number 4. Okay, so Brittany, if you're still here, even if you're not, you got number 2. All right, so the cards represent what? The cards represent our lot in life. The cards represent things that we cannot control. What are some things that we can control? We cannot control as it relates to our life. Well, let's talk about that. We can't control where we were born. We can't control who we were born, when we were born. We can't control who our parents were. We can't control the environment that we were born into. We can't control whether we were born into the ghetto or into poverty, or we were born into prosperity. We can't control that, right? So these are things that we can't control. We can't control whether it was hot that day or cold that day. We can't control whether it rained. We can't control the time. We can't control the doctors. These are things that we can't control. This is called our lot in life. All right. So the hand itself represents our lot in life. Okay. Now we get this hand, and this is the hand. These are the cards that we have been dealt. Right. So we're going to take a look here. I didn't see, I guess Brittany might not be here. I don't know if she's still here because she ain't said nothing. We're going to take a look at AV's hand. So AV, we're going to take a look at your hand. Let me put it into some order real quick. And then AV, I'm going to let you look at the cards. Everybody look at AV cards. And AV, you're going to determine how many books you think your hand can win. Obviously, it's only 13 books in spades, right? It's only 13 books. But how many do you think, right, based upon your hand, AV, that I'm going to put up right now, that your hand will be able to make in this thing? So you can't control what cards you got, right? You can't control that. But you can say, okay, well, based upon the cards that I do have, right? Based upon the cards that I do have, let me see if you can see them all. Oh, it's over here. All right, so based upon what you do see, let me start over here. All right, so we got a king of diamonds, queen of diamonds, some more diamonds. You got 5 diamonds, right? You got a jack and 10 and 8 and a 4 clubs. You got 4 clubs. You got 2 hearts, 8 and 7 of hearts, and a jack and 2 of spades, right? So AV, oh, she drives a school bus, can't respond. Okay, cool. AV, based upon your hand, the hand that God dealt you in this real life game of spades, we got 13 books. How many books do you think you can make, AV? How many books do you think you can make? Right, again, you got 4 diamonds, king and queen of diamonds, 5 diamonds. You got 4 clubs, jack, 10, and 4. You got 2 hearts, 8 and 7, and you got 2 spades, jack, and a 2. All right, AV, how many books you think you can make? Right, out of 13, how many books you gonna make? Okay, so Kinata, you're gonna have to respond for Brittany because she can't drive. All right, so Brittany and Kinata, here's your hand. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Mr. Antoine Lauer. Brittany and Kinata, y'all sharing hands, right? So AV is, you gotta pick one number, 2 or 3. Ain't 2, we ain't gonna do that. 2 or 3. You gonna do 2 or you gonna do 3? All right. Brittany and Kinata. All right, y'all gonna share this hand since Brittany is driving for the school children. Let me put y'all hand together. Right, I'm gonna put it in some type of order so we can take a look here, and then y'all gonna determine, or you, Miss Kinata, are gonna determine for y'all how many books y'all gonna make out of y'all hand that God has dealt you, the real life game of spades. Okay, all right, so here we go. All right, so 2. AV said 2. Princess Black said 2. All right, here you go, Kinata and Brittany. All right, so you got a small joker, you got an ace and king, or ace, 10, 5 of spades. That's 4 spades. You got a 10 and 9 of diamonds. 10, 9, and 3 of diamonds. All right, you have a king, 7 and 6, 5 of clubs, and you have a queen and 3 of hearts. Let's do it again. How many books y'all gonna make? All right, so you got a joker, little joker, small joker, ace of spades, 10 of spades, 5 of spades. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 spades, it looks like. And then you have a 10, 9, and 3 of diamonds, 3 diamonds, a king, 7, 6, and 5 of clubs, 4 clubs, and 2 hearts. So Kinata and Brittany, how many books of 13 are y'all gonna make? Right now, we're not considering our partner at this time because we ain't got there yet. Just how many you look at your hand, this that's been dealt by God in a real life game of spades, that what you can't control is what came into your hand, but you can look at your hand and you say, okay, well, here's what I can make out of my hand. Here's what I can make out of my hand. Now, I don't know if I got a lot or I got a little, but it don't matter because what I do have, I'm going to make something out of it. Everybody put in the console, make something out of it. You got to make something out of it. In this particular case, with the cards, we're making books. But in your life, you're making your future. Right? Right? How many books, Brittany and Kinata, whoever responds with your hand that God has dealt you in this real life game of spades, and you don't know what's going to come in your hand, but you picked it up and you realize, I got to make something out of this. Even if it looked like nothing, I'm going to make something. Now, all right, let's do it one more time because maybe y'all will see everything. She said, I'm not sure how to play, but if you're matching up symbols, I see the possibility of 3. Oh, Lord, Kinata. You ain't got no black in you. How long you been black? And you don't know how to play spades? Oh, Lord, somebody help a sister out. Brittany say 7? Brittany say 7. She got, oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, 7. Okay, that's what they're going to go with. She say, I got 7 books by themselves. Okay, all right, let's go. Lord Jesus, so hey, know that when y'all go to the holiday season, y'all go get with the family. There's certain people you don't want to play spades with, okay? And Kinata is one of them, okay? All right. So who we got? We got Vivian Reed. So I guess Brittany and Kinata together, 7 and 3. Let's just say y'all gonna make 5. Okay, let's just go with 5. Lord Jesus. Whoo, she said she don't know how to play. Our black person that don't know how to play spades. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, can somebody get Houston for me? Because we got a problem. All right, Vivian, you ready? All right, so Vivian, here you go. Here's your hand. Here's the hand that God has dealt you in this real life game of spades. All right, gonna start with the spades. You got King 8. You got King 8, 6, 4 spades. So you got 4 spades. King 8, 6, and 4. You got some hearts. Ace 10, 9, 6. So you got 4 hearts with an ace high. You have 2 clubs, queen and 3. And you have 3 diamonds, ace, 7, and 2. All right. Based upon what you see, based upon the hand that God has dealt you, Miss Vivian Reed, how many books can you make in this real life game of spades? Again, it doesn't matter what you've been given, because that's not what you can control. But what you can control is what you do with what you've been given. And how many guys would agree that we as individuals, we as a community, have not been doing all that we can with what we've been given? Oh, let me repeat that again for the people in the back. How many guys would agree that as an individual or we as a community, we have not been doing all that we can with what we've been given? Now, Vin Reed said, man, while I'm looking, I see I can get about 4. He's got king, right? Boom, I'm going to turn that ace. I'm going to turn that ace. I'm probably going to cut them clubs. I'm probably going to be about 4, right? Right? She had nothing to do with what came into her hand, but she has everything to do with how she plays the hand and the results that she get from that which she plays. Now, take a look at the hand that God dealt me in this real life game of spades. I'm going to put my thing together, and I'm going to let y'all know what I think I'm going to be able to turn here on today. Okay, see here, boom, bam. I must got the big joker because I ain't see it no well. I must got me a pretty dang on good hand. You know what I'm saying? Hey, woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, let's get it. All right, let's see here. All right, so here's the hand that God dealt me in this real life game of spades. All right, I got an ace of clubs. I got 2 clubs, so that's 1. I got a king of hearts, jack of hearts, 6 of hearts, 4 hearts, 4 hearts, that's 3. I got a big joker, that's 4. I got a queen and a 9, 7 of spades, that's 5, and jack of 5. So I'm going to go with 5, okay? Again, ace of clubs, 9 of clubs, 2 clubs, hearts, king of hearts. Man, I can't see it in. Jack of hearts, 6 of hearts, 4 of hearts. Then I got the big joker, queen, 9, 7 of spades, and then jack and 5. So I'm going to go with 5, all right? I'm going to go with 5 in my hand. Now, so I got 5. Vivian said she got 4. That's 9. AV said 2. That's 11. And then Kenada and Brittany, 7 and 3, 5. I don't know what their number is. See, so if we take just by looking at this, right? And I'm not going to pick on them at all, but I'm just saying there's some hand that they have a hand. They've been given cards. They've been given a hand. They've been dealt a hand in life. And in this particular instance, 1 by themselves or 2 combined, doesn't it look like they have absolutely no idea what to do with what they got? Now, how many of us would agree that there's some of us that are living in life right now? We got some stuff. I mean, we might got some good stuff. We might got a 3. We might got a 7. We don't know. But clearly, there's some of us who have absolutely no idea what to do with what we got. Would you agree? Now, of course, Kenada, she told us she don't know how to play this game, but it's really a great example because God has dealt us a hand. It's called our lot in life. These are things that we cannot control. But he's also dealt us something once we open it up that we see can be valuable, that'll help us to make something out of it, to make something out of nothing, or to get what we can out of what we got. This is called our skills and our abilities. This is called our ambition. This is called what our goals. What do you want to make out of what you got? So in this particular case, in this particular instance, with them two combined, they have no idea what they can do with what they got. And because of that, we say 5, 4, 2. That's 9, that's 2, that's 11. There's only 13 books. So if they were to be at 7, more than likely, they wouldn't get set. They'd go back. They wouldn't advance, right? If they were even bid to be at 3, they might make 3. And I think they could make 3. I don't think 3 would be a problem with the hand that I saw. But man, if they went 5, if they went 7 with the hand that they got, more than likely, unless somebody else messes up with the stuff that they got, they wouldn't make 7. Would you agree? They probably wouldn't make 5 based off this hand now that you've seen all of the hands, right? So there's some people who have been given this gift of life. They've been dealt a hand by God. And they look at what they've been given and they have no idea what to do with it. In this particular case, they don't know how to play the game. How many guys know there's plenty of people in life who are living right now who don't know how to play the game? In other words, they either get lucky or they get unlucky because they just simply don't know how to play the game. Now, how many guys also agree that even if I don't know how to play the game, I can learn how to play the game? Everybody put in comments to learn. I can learn how to play the game, regardless of what I've been dealt, regardless of the environment that I was born in, regardless of who was my family, regardless of my childhood experiences, regardless of the rejection that I faced, regardless of the man that left me, regardless of the pain that I feel, regardless of any of that, which is the lot in life, I could learn how to play the game. And then I can do better. I can make better out of it. Now, AV, right? AV, he said, man, when he first responded, he said 2 or 3. He was just like, man, I know I can get 2, and I think I can push that extra 1. So what AV was basically saying in this particular example, in his real life game of spades, he was saying that, you know what? 2 ain't nothing. 2 is easy for me. But I'll be willing to push it to 3 because I'm willing to try to do more with what I got than what I really think that I can do. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's called, man, trying to get the most. He's trying to get the max, right, out of what he has been given. Isn't that phenomenal? He's saying, you know what? 2 is what I see. But if the cards play right, I might be able to sneak that jack in. I might be able to get me a little cut that nobody thought was coming because other people that are playing the game, they might not be paying attention. So I might just be able to swing this extra book in and get 3. And so AV, he has the mindset of maximizing all that he's got with what he's been given. Isn't this interesting? He said, man, but he said, I'm gonna be careful just because I don't know who else playing. Let's go ahead and go with 2. But his original response was 2 or 3 because he said, I can see 3 some kind of way. I don't know how he saw it, but he said, hey, man, that's how I play. You know what I'm saying? Let the chips fall where they may. If we're going to go, we're going to go like that. So he said 2. Now, Vivian said, oh, man, based upon what I see, man, I can get 4 out of this thing. See, Vivian gave a very confident response. She said, man, this is my life. These my cards. Regardless of what everybody else do, I'm getting my 4. Regardless of what y'all do, man, based on what I see, based on what I've been given, I'm confident in what God has given me, what he has allowed me to play in this real life game of spades. And when y'all drop y'all cards down, at the end of the day, I'm getting me 4 books because that's what the cards tell me, right? So she is confident in what she's able to make out of the cards that she's been dealt. And she said, I'm going to make it. Everybody put in comments, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. Now, me, on the other hand, see, of course it would play out like this because I just happen to be teaching today. That, you know what, God would give me the big joker. God would give me one of the best hands, right? Because he says in his word, he says, to whom much is given, much more is required. He also says this in the parable of the talents, that so he also says this, because you have been so faithful with little, let me allow you to be faithful with much. And so, of course, I just shuffled and I dealt. But of course, God would deal me one of the better hands this time. He would deal me one of the better hands. I got the big joker. Let's go. Look. I got that ace, right? I only got 2 clubs, so I'm cutting on clubs. That's 2. Man, I got me a king of hearts. I'm going to make that walk. That's 3, right? And then I got me that big joker. That's 4. And then, again, I got 2 dimes. I'm going to cut one of those. That's 5. Of course, God would bless me with the best hand, being that I'm teaching on the real life game of spades. That's just how it works. Y'all picked y'all number. I took the last one, number 1, right? So let's now talk about this, because I want to add in another element to the real life game of spades. Number 1, we talked about, hey, what are the cards? Who is the dealer? The dealer is God. What do the cards represent? The cards represent, or the hand represents, what you can't control. What you can't control is where you were born. What you can't control is your childhood upbringing. What you can't control is all that stuff, right? But then when you get the cards in your hand, now this is your hand. You can control how you play the cards. You can control what you choose to learn. You can control how you work with your partner. You can control how you communicate. You can control, watch this, you can control how much you pay attention to the other cards that are being played, to make sure what? That you don't renege, to make sure that you play what can be played and stay on task. You can control that. Now, how many guys have some people that you play spades with and they don't pay attention? And they the people that be like, okay, what was played? What led? These are the people that just simply don't pay attention. They don't pay attention in the card game of spades. They don't pay attention in the real life game of spades. They're always asking, what happened? What was led? What led? Right? They're always asking these type of questions. You're like, dang, did you just not see the same thing that I just saw? And although they're in the same place as you, although they're in the same environment, although they're in the same room, you're paying attention. You see everything, and they see nothing. How many guys know some players like that? They don't see that. You're like, how many times are you going to ask what was led? Why don't you just pay attention? And then what happens to these people? These people are people that end up playing a card that shouldn't be played. They end up reneging and costing the team, which means that they played a suit that shouldn't have been played because they had another suit in their hand. These are the people who do not pay attention in a simple game like spades. And they actually don't pay attention in a serious game called life. Let's keep going. And now you have this dynamic, because in spades, you have a partner. Let me ask you this. In this real life game of spades, who is your partner? Who would be your partner? Now, God is the dealer. So we can't say God is also the partner. I guess we could say that, but that's not what it is. In this real life game of spades, you got your hand. You said, I'm going 2. You said, I'm going 4. I said, I'm going 5. Brittany and Kenyatta said, I don't know what the hell we're going. But in game of spades, you have a partner. So in the real life game of spades, who would be your partner? This was a very tough one for me to come up with. I was like, who would be my partner in a real life game of spades? Who would be my partner? Well, I don't believe it's going to be God, because I think God dealt the hand. He said, man, let's see what you're going to do with it. Of course, God will come and he'll deal another hand, and he'll deal another hand once we get better with the hands that we play. We practice a little bit. You know what I think our partner is? I believe our partner is our attitude. I believe our partner is our positive mental attitude, our perspective, right? Because here's the deal. AV could have looked at his hand. We said 2. He could have looked at this thing and said, man, I ain't going to get number. Man, I ain't getting number 2, man. I might not even get that. He looking at his hand. He's like, man, I ain't feeling confident about this thing. I ain't got no confident 2. I don't feel good about this. And you know, see, you're already looking at it like it's bad. What is 2? Well, shit, 2 is 2. It's better than none, right? But he didn't look at it that way. He said, man, I get 2 or 3. He said, shit, man, put me to the test. I'm a spades play up in this thing. I see 2, but I see a possibility some kind of way. I don't know how he see a possibility in his hand, but that's what ABC. He sees a possibility, some kind of way. Everybody put in the console, possible. Some kind of way, AV sees a possibility in his hand. I don't see it, but it don't matter what I see, because that's all about AV's perspective as he looks at the hand that he was dealt. Everybody put in the console, attitude. How many guys know some people, when they're playing spades, they get a string of bad luck, and they just terrible to play with. I mean, they just moping. They don't want to be there no more. It's like, if you don't get a good hand, you don't want to play. It's like, damn, you're going to get good hands and bad hands. But they always looking, man, I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? they be like, man, this is a bullshit right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'll get you one, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and play without me, man. And they be sitting there. They don't even be looking no more. They just throw cards out. They be putting stuff out in the beginning. They don't even try. They don't even try to help the team win. And you be like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? They be missing stuff. Be like, why you play that? You could have left that and cut that. That would have been your one book. It's like, man, because they ain't paying attention. They don't care no more. How many guys know some people in life, they keep getting dealt bad hands, quote unquote. They won't do the two. They looking at the two like it's bad. No, that's your two. Get your two. And so now they simply don't care. They don't care. Now this is their hand. This is their life. And they don't care. Now it happens to affect you because you happen to be on the other side. You're like, man, wait a second. I can't play with this person no more. I got to give up on them when it comes to spades, because they get to a rut. They terrible. They bad sports. They know what I'm saying? They don't care no more. If they don't get a 13 or a 10 or 8, they don't know how to play the hand that's dealt when it's not necessarily favorable. How many guys know some people like that? They're negative Nancy's. They Debbie Downers. They take the fun out of the game. Because for some reason, they think every hand that's dealt should be a Boston. Now, here's the thing. It's very unlikely for you to get 0. It's just as unlikely it is for you to get 13. It's the same odds. It's like, man, you're not going to get 0. And you're normally not going to get 13 either. They're the same odds. But you can make something out of it. Everybody put in the console, make something out of it. Is your perspective, which is your partner in the real life game of spades? Is it that, you know what, I only see 2, but shit, damn, I'm going to try to get 3. Or is your perspective, man, I don't even see 2. Who cares what else I get, man? You on your own. The real life game of spades. You're given a hand, which is called your life, your lot in life. You can make out of it whatever you want to make out of it. And here's the beautiful thing. Once you play this hand, right? Once it's all said and done, this particular hand, once you level up in your skills, your abilities, your ability to communicate, once you level up in your attitude, once you level up in your education, your knowledge, your wisdom, once you level up, guess what? Guess what God says? He says, let me deal you a new hand. Now, here's the thing. What's that new hand that's being dealt for you to keep continuing on with the game? Because the one hand is only one hand. It's not the whole game. Well, God says, he says it like this. He says to be born again. And I believe what God is saying right now is, as you level up, as you let go of your old hand, as you realize there's more game to play, I'm going to deal you a new hand. Because you deserve some fresh cards. Because you didn't give up with the first lot that you were dealt. And you made the best out of what you had. And because you were faithful with the little, I trust you to be faithful with much. There's no coincidence that out of this game that we call the real life game of spades, that I was dealt one of the better hands this time around. Because I've been faithful with the little. And God said, I ain't going to let you go out like that. I'm going to have to make sure you get a good hand to do this presentation today. He ain't want to do me like that. But either way, it wouldn't have mattered because I still would have talked about making the best out of what I was given. Whether that was 2, whether that was 5, whether that was 7. Because my attitude is I'm gonna make it happen, Captain. You want me on your team in this real life game of spades. What are you going to do today? Are you going to get up, get out, and go get something? Are you going to make it happen? Are you going to do the best that you can with what you've been given? Will you be faithful with the little and allow God to trust you so that you can be given more to be faithful with as well? In the comments below, I'd like for you to share something that you learned today. This is my very first time doing this presentation. How did y'all like it? What is there something I missed? I know I got to refine it and all that good stuff, but this was just an honor to pay homage to Brittany Jr., who inspired this presentation here today. This is just, I'm just doing this off the top, man. I haven't rehearsed this or anything, but it came to me. I said, you know what? Let me do this for her. And maybe it'll make a difference for her. And if it made a difference for her, hopefully it made a difference for you. I'm simply asking you that, was this worth your time and why? Give me a little feedback. Give me a little critique. Is this worth me taking this presentation and presenting it to, I don't know, the school system or the kids of your elementary school? Because y'all know I'm going back to the kids. Y'all, in case y'all don't know, it's time. Right? The Young Black Billionaires Club is coming. And I got some fire for y'all children. All right, bring them. Right? We're going to train a child in which the way in which he shall go, he shall not depart from it. Bring them. It's easier to train a child than to repair broken men. Bring them. I'll teach them about money. I'll teach them how to get rich and how to remain wealthy. That's my call on life. That's what I've been called to do. I know my mission, and I go after it each and every day, and I try to make the best out of what hand I've been given. Make the best out of the hand that I've been given. Thanks so much, Peter Grant. I understand, man. You're moving around. Absolutely, man. He said I was in and out, but the presentation is great. I'll be watching again immediately. Absolutely, man. Let's get it. And I said, man, it was great, and it did. Absolutely. Thanks so much for your feedback here today on the Black Money and Power Show. Okay. Deal Me In was the title of our daily motivation. Making the best out of what you've been given. The cards you got in your hand. Right? AV say, yes, sir. It's a reminder to play your cards and also to constantly learn the game. Learn the game. This is the new Black Wall Street, people. The Black Money and Power Show. And I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator. Again, I want to remind you about the Black Pack. This is the cards that you saw me playing with today. It's from a Black-owned company, the Black Pack. You check out the website at www.theblackpack.co, www.theblackpack.co. If you're going to be playing spades for the holidays, why not play them with a Black-owned business, okay? Why not play cards with Black-owned or Black manufactured cards, whatever you want to call it, all right? Also, I am the founder of the Black Billionaires Club, which we invite you to join. Right? If you want to get more of this personal development, you want to connect with some brothers and sisters who are really making a difference and really care enough to make that difference. Well, make sure you just check us out at theblackbillionairesclub.com. That's right, theblackbillionairesclub.com. When you get there, guys, check out Join the Club and then make a decision. At the end of the day, you're going to be making decisions with your money all the time. I am just saying, hey, make some good decisions with your money and join the club. That's right. You come here and join the club, and you're going to be able to join up for personal development, business development, financial literacy classes, money-making opportunities, investment club opportunities. You get an opportunity to connect with people and go with the group instead of always going by yourself. It's a good quote I want you to remember today. It says this. It says, man, if you're having a hard time building a team, it probably means you need to join one. Let me say that again. If you're having a hard time building a team, it probably means you need to join one. I told my sister friend just yesterday. She said, man, I've been out here in the grind. I've been out here in Africa. I've been doing my thing. She said, man, but I'm all by myself and I just got to make it happen. I said, you know what? The reason why you all by yourself, because you don't make time to collaborate. And then you want to say that it's you're being your superwoman. You want to say that nobody want to work with. No, the truth is you don't make time to work with other people. That's why most of us are operating in silos, operating by ourselves, because we don't make time to collaborate. We want to collaborate, but we won't make time to do it. If you're having a hard time building a team, it probably means you need to join one. Have you joined the Black Billionaires Club yet today? You have that opportunity to do that at any point in time. We'll be here. The question is, will you? Brittany said, man, I love it. You touched a lot of realistic situations for me. Thank you. Absolutely, Brittany. I want to say thank you for inspiring today's message, right? The real life game of spades. We got a Corey Bill sighting. What's going on? We got a Corey Bill sighting. Oh, my brother is back. Yes. Absolutely. Well, beautiful people, I want you to remember this, man, that it takes a village and it starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, people. Matter of fact, we all we need. And thank God. Thank the dealer that that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We'll see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.